What's happening, YouTube? It's great to see you again in the 1 plus den of M. It's Wednesday morning, and you know what we do on Wednesday mornings. We watch What If. We are on the season finale of What If. Now, from what I've read, What If was originally supposed to have 10 episodes, but due to the pandemic, episode 10 has been moved into season 2. So I'm really hoping that we don't get any unbearable cliffhangers. Because this has been renewed for a second season, so that's super exciting for this. Another thing is this is one of the longer ones, so we're on episode 9. This one in particular I didn't think I was going to be excited about, but after the last episode and the zombies episode, I've been pumped for this show. I've been disappointed by a couple episodes, not gonna lie, but I have been disappointed by a couple of the live action episodes as well. So this I really didn't think I was going to like this as much as I did. Jeffrey Wright is just phenomenal. I'm really, fingers crossed, really hoping that we get a live action Uatu, whether it be in some kind of post-credit scene in What If, or if he just kind of translates over into Multiverse of Madness. Now, this, it's sad to see it go, but overall the show has been really well done. I always suspected that there was going to be some kind of, I used the word connection, and I did get called out on that a few times because a lot of people were saying, well, no, you don't understand the concept of What If. And I meant the overall story. So Uatu's story. I'm really glad that we're exploring that. Everything kind of hit the fan last week when Ultron became aware of Uatu. We had only seen that before with Doctor Strange Supreme, I think we're calling him now. So there is some speculation that the Doctor Strange Supreme that he has now asked for help as of the end of last episode is the one that we saw in the No Way Home trailer. So it'll be really exciting to see if that pans out. Perhaps there's some kind of bargain that Doctor Strange makes with him in order to come back into our timeline or our part of the multiverse. This is visually, this has been breathtaking. Uatu looks phenomenal. Uatu's power set looks phenomenal. That battle with Ultron where they're kind of breaking through the different realities has just been, that was a roller coaster. It was a lot of fun. This episode, we are expecting to see the final performance of Chadwick Boseman. So that is, that's pretty hard for a lot of people to kind of come to terms with, because this is kind of it. The rest of the cast, the other thing that I really want to say stands out about this is the voice cast. That's kind of huge, because even though these actors are known for their on-screen roles, a lot of them aren't known for doing voiceover work, which, if you do any research on voiceover work, is significantly different from acting on, on stage or on camera. Now, this, like I said, has just been a roller coaster of a ride. It seems like there's connections, and then there's art, there isn't, and then you're kind of like, where does this all come together? This, I think we're going to see a lot of twists and turns that we weren't expecting to see. Now, another big thing was the Infinity Stones not working. So the Infinity Stones don't work in the TVA, and that was confirmed. The problem with that is in the comic books, the stones don't actually work outside of their reality. So, for example, our 6 Infinity Stones that we saw in Endgame, or through our MCU, would not work in the same reality that, for example, Peggy Carter taking on the mantle of Captain Carter. They wouldn't work in that reality. That being said, in this, that's obviously changed. This was written before Loki as well, so please keep that in mind. Which is actually quite impressive that they have that storytelling ability where this is kind of working. A lot of people were confused about it, but people are still confused by the time travel in Endgame, so I'm not really surprised by that at all. I don't know what else to say about this other than it's really been fantastic. This one, we're supposed to see Gamora, so I'm excited about that as well. I do want to see if Zoe Saldana is set to return to do the voiceover work. She's one that this I would expect from, and I would expect her to just nail it because of her work on Avatar with the motion capture, and having to emote with like not using your face because it's not necessarily your face. So I think she's kind of one of these, one of the actors in this who probably has the most relatable experience to a project like this versus if this was a live action adaptation. Another point that I wanted to bring up is that the Groot, they're doing like a Groot special, and that's said to be using a different type of animation that is new. Or a new style of animation rather. So I want to see if in season 2 they break away from this same style of animation and maybe try something different. Maybe it's kind of an anthology series where they change it up every series, or every season rather. That being said, I would be happy if it remained the same because, again, I'm obviously loving this. Anyways, that is enough out of me. I'm just going to jump right in, so let's get into it. Haley Atwell, okay. Lake Bell.
Space.
Frank Grillo, okay. Chadwick Boseman, yeah. Michael B. Jordan. Benedict Cumberbatch. Kurt Russell, what? Sam Jackson. So I'm super excited that Kurt Russell's back because it means that we're going to see where that episode kind of ended. Hopefully.
What if?
Are you seeing that?
Captain Carter.
Whoa.
Soldier lost in time. You have been chosen.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Star-Lord T'Challa, you have been chosen.
How do we put a suit of armor around the world? Around the galaxy?
Gamora, survivor of Sakaar, not you, Stark. You, Gamora, have been chosen. Eric Stevens, Killmonger, you have been chosen. Finally, Thor, Odinson, Crown Prince of Asgard. And you too! Thor, shh, calm down. Crown Prince of Asgard, you've been chosen. You are the guardian.
Yes!
Of the multiverse.
6 stones of near unfathomable power, and Ultron holds all of them.
The Infinity Crusher, designed to...
The what?
Yep, I picked them.
Until we decide to.
Can I ask, what happened?
He absorbed a garden gnome.
To the guardians of
So, there is life in this universe.
All right, here comes a non-compliant spell. It's a protection spell. You're welcome.
Showtime! Watcher!
Can't say I've heard that battle cry before.
Oh, you're protected, but it won't last long.
Andrew says, never doubt sticky fingers.
That was easy.
What? You've been hiding that the entire time?
Oh! Yes!
Great idea.
Yes, I love it!
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I don't think any...
Ready?
The stone.
Nat.
Stand down. She's Natasha Romanoff.
Did he just eat the soul stone? Oh, okay. Why isn't Gamora crushing it? She's not helping. Okay, so he's got his own. And it works. And now they have the Infinity Roomba.
The Crusher was designed to destroy the stones on my world, not his.
If she has that aim, why would they need Hawkeye? Well, that is quite the shot.
My objective is to end you.
We were never meant to win. We were here to separate the stones from the body.
You foresaw every moment.
If that pocket dimension cracks, if they escape,
I have nothing but time.
once you walk through that door, you will return to the exact moment you left.
I earned a happy ending.
And then there was one. You are more than that to me. Your stories are everything to me. Well, the door was more of a metaphor anyway.
Where are we?
On a world that lost their widow.
Not my Natasha. But something tells me you have her spirit.
I am the Watcher, and I will protect it to the end.
Okay, so this is the only one that I really, really expected to have a post-credit, so let's see. Yep. Okay. I loved that. I really, really loved that. I think it seemed pretty obvious that the missing episode, or we'll call it the lost episode, that doesn't quite make sense. So it seems like there was an episode with Gamora that either I missed, which I don't think I did, or that is the lost episode, something to do with Gamora and Iron Man. Maybe there was a scheduling conflict, but it wouldn't really make sense for them to now put that into season 2. So I don't know about that. That was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. I didn't think I was going to, like I've said a million times. Very surprised by how this is turning out, or how this has turned out. Kind of sad to see it over, because we've still got quite a little wait until Hawkeye. That's not till after Eternals, which is coming soon. So the Watcher, Uatu, said something about looking for like the perfect hero. And I was wondering if he was looking for anybody specific. It didn't really touch on that, because instead of one hero, he found a group of them. So I was kind of wondering about that. Zoe Saldana. So the one that I was like, it was between her and Bradley Cooper. Those were the two that I kind of expected to see in this, because they have experience with more of a voiceover role in some of their projects. Bradley Cooper's being Rocket. Zoe Saldana, of course, being her performance in Avatar. So I was a little surprised that we didn't see either of them in this show. Those portals that Ultron was coming through, they looked really cool, and I'm wondering if that's any indication of what we're going to see moving forward in the Multiverse of Madness, when inevitably Steven and Wanda travel through the multiverse. I did not, oh my god, the zombies. I didn't see the zombies at all. I did not see that coming. That was so awesome. So awesome. I'm so glad that we got to see another appearance of zombie Wanda. That has to go on that shelf. I need to find that Funko, because that was, I would say, probably my favorite episode. And she's just, obviously, I love Wanda. She is definitely my favorite. Now, this one was, what if Uatu broke his oath, and he had an oath not to interfere, and so I feel like he kind of did a little bit, but also didn't help. It was like, you've done this much. So I guess it kind of had to happen. For example, why didn't the TVA step in when Wanda was holding a whole town hostage? It was kind of one of those things that I think needed to happen. It wasn't something that could be changed. So I think this is the case with this. Now, I do really, really, really hope that we see Uatu in live action. Love Jeffrey Wright. I really hope he comes back for season 2. We left Strange back where we got Strange. And that was kind of in his little, contained reality, where he now holds another contained reality within that reality. So I don't know if we're going to see that Doctor Strange again in live action, like a lot of people were suspecting with No Way Home. But I mean, we'll obviously have to wait. We'll never know. Well, we will know eventually, but not anytime soon, that is. Let me know what you thought about this in the comment section down below, because I really, really enjoyed this. I've got new stuff coming, a couple ideas that I'm tossing around. So if you've got any suggestions for shows that you want to see reaction videos to, let me know in the comment section down below. On your way there, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, because I try and get content out regularly. And of course, thanks again for joining me in the 1+10 of M. Bye.